Have you heard about the recent cyber attack on Australian ports? If not, let us take you through the story. Just when things seemed to be going smoothly, an unseen threat emerged from the digital realm. Australian ports, the lifeblood of the nation's commerce, were suddenly under attack. But this wasn't your typical assault. It was a cyber attack, as silent as it was destructive. The perpetrators, hidden behind screens, launched a meticulously planned assault, the likes of which we've seldom seen. Their weapon of choice was a virus, a digital parasite designed to infiltrate systems and extract valuable information. The motivation behind this clandestine operation? To gather as much data as possible, a treasure trove of information that could be used for any number of nefarious purposes. The attack was severe, and its effects were felt immediately. Imagine the chaos of our ports coming to a standstill, the flow of goods abruptly interrupted. It was an unexpected blow, one that left a mark, so the ports were under a digital siege. But what happened next? In the aftermath of the cyber attack, the Australian government sprung into action. They swiftly mobilized their cybersecurity teams, deploying advanced countermeasures to combat the intrusive virus. The ports, the lifeline of the nation's economy, were secured with layers of robust firewalls and updated encryption protocols. The government didn't stop there. They launched an intensive investigation to trace the origin of this cyber onslaught. Enlisting the help of international cybercrime agencies, they began probing into the digital footprints left behind by the attackers. Meanwhile, efforts were doubled to restore normalcy at the ports. The government worked tirelessly to ensure the continuity of operations, prioritizing the flow of essential goods to mitigate the potential shortage. The protection of sensitive information was paramount. Rigorous checks and audits were put in place to prevent any further breach of data. With the government's swift response, the ports were soon back in business, but not without consequences. The cyber attack on the ports had far-reaching effects, some of which are still being felt today. It's like tossing a stone into a pond. The initial splash is just the beginning. The real story is in the ripples that spread out, reaching far beyond the point of impact. In the case of the cyber attack, the supply chain was the pond, and the stone was a malicious virus. The initial disruption was immediate and severe, but it was the ripple effects that truly magnified the impact. Goods that were once plentiful suddenly became scarce. This shortage was not just an inconvenience, it had real-world consequences. Delays became the norm, not the exception. Goods that once flowed freely were now stuck, waiting for their turn to be processed. This led to increased costs as businesses had to adjust to this new reality, and these costs were not absorbed by the companies alone. They trickled down to everyday people, impacting their wallets and their lives, and the ripples don't stop there. The effects of this cyber attack are expected to continue until the Christmas season. A time of year that is supposed to bring joy and celebration may now bring stress and uncertainty for many. The cyber attack was not just an attack on the ports, but on the entire nation, disrupting lives and businesses. It's a stark reminder that in this interconnected world, a single ripple can turn into a wave that affects us all. In the wake of the crisis, it's clear that cybersecurity is more critical than ever. As we navigate the fallout of the recent cyber attack on Australian ports, we are reminded of the importance of robust digital defenses. This incident is not just a wake-up call, it's a call to action. The lessons learned from this attack are invaluable. They underscore the need for stronger cybersecurity measures, not just in Australia, but globally. In our interconnected digital world, a breach in one area can have far-reaching implications, disrupting supply chains and affecting lives. The Australian government, in response, is taking decisive steps to fortify its digital infrastructure. They are investing in advanced cybersecurity strategies, from bolstering firewalls to implementing sophisticated threat detection systems. This isn't just about recovering from the current crisis, it's about preparing for the future, ensuring that similar attacks can be thwarted before they cause harm. Moreover, the government is not alone in this fight. Businesses, large and small, are recognizing their role. They are taking steps to secure their systems, train their staff, and integrate cybersecurity into their business strategies. The road ahead is a collective journey towards a safer digital landscape. As the ports reopen and life slowly returns to normal, the cyber attack serves as a stark reminder of the unseen threats lurking in our digital world. It's a reminder that, in the digital age, security isn't just about physical borders. It's about protecting our data, our systems, and ultimately, our way of life.